Welcome everyone, it's Vapor Drakomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. I do this game daily. I don't stream all of it, but I do a lot of this game. Let's see. Log in. Get some shards. Crack some shards. Yeah, we're just gonna crack all of them. I'm not even gonna wait. We'll see what we get. Because occasionally, every so often, something actually worthwhile comes out of there. But not for now. Alright. So we're going to start with, as usual, campaign. But before we do campaign, there is someone who needs a promotion. See, I don't want level 40s to build up in my inventory. Because we're not getting anywhere doing that. Nope. No, we're not. So, yes. I'm going to be continuing my Twitch stuff and YouTube. YouTube, I mean, I did lose someone. I don't know who, but we're still doing okay. I'm going to continue to Twitch because I feel that Twitch has a lot of potential. I've got to keep progressing this account. And, yeah. Got to keep progressing this account because, unfortunately, this account is still relatively new and needs continuous help. In order for it to thrive. Because right now, there isn't a lot we can... Because we need a speed lead for one thing. And for another, we need a drop defense champ. Like, we need some of these other characters to get up to par. Because I'm telling you, and I'm being serious about this, Outlaw Monk has limited uses. Because he can't deal well with waves. or wave-based content. Like, he's not the worst in the world at it because of his extra turn mechanic, etc. But it's far from ideal. Far from ideal. If you're wondering, I'm still looking for materials. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I'm still looking for Valerie, specifically. She's good for, you know, upgrading my current Valerie. Still looking for that. We didn't get it, but we gotta move on. I'm gonna run the entire gauntlet here to a certain extent. We're gonna skip catacombs though. There's nothing I need in catacombs. Here there could be actually something I could use, but catacombs, we're not doing that fusion for a while. Because the only champ reward we can get out of there is for a fusion I don't want to do right now. We're going to be selective about it. Beto Kazar's stage is useful for specific purposes, but I don't think we need that right now. Same with that other stage. For House of Arabia, yep. The Lizardman stage is mainly used for food. Those artifacts, like the other one, Godfrey's. Hollowed Halls is mainly used as a variety pack. And for Executioner. Is the gear there is very situational. And usually very bad. Anyway. I'm still looking for, like, Apothecary. And, even another dupe Kale, but I don't think I want that. Maybe, like, Wanderer. Someone could use that. We're going to keep going. But yes, I'm going to select the areas, the stages I want. Because the thing is, I have to try to prioritize. Because just going through the whole campaign is not efficient. You want to prioritize the areas where that have the materials you might want still. Like, this account still could use a Skullsworn. So I might as well randomly go not randomly, go through there, that stage, and look for a Skullsworn and move on. I'm not going to Nightmare because our Great Hall is still pretty bad, as is our whole defensive setup. We also don't have a turn meter drop. So, yeah. We did that. Skip catacombs. Go straight here. Because I'm still building a core, as you can see here. I'm still building a core setup. Because right now, this account doesn't really have a core setup. And that's its problem. I have to build the core. As I know, if I build the core, we'll be doing okay. Because we've got a usable core. We just gotta refine it. Now, the reason that I 5-starred her is because I don't see her being useful at 40 in this stage of the game. So I want to try to just get a set of 50s and work my way up from there. Well, I have a set of 6 stars anyway, but like get a set of auxiliary 50s to turn into 6 stars later. Because right now, I can't afford to make everyone a 6-star. That's just not going to happen. Because making 6 stars is an expensive process right now. And only when I get a lot of resources later will we be able to easily achieve 6 stars. That's the reality of it. Because 6 stars are expensive. They always have been. I usually have to select who they are carefully. At least early on. And then you can branch out over time. It will still take a while to get Blind Seer where I really want her, which is 60. That's going to take a while. I don't like flat stat boots. And if they are going to be flat stat, that better be speed. Because I'm telling you, we probably have some very low speed on this team. Fight the dragon. Here's the thing. Whether or not there's a tournament has no bearing on what this account needs. Because this account needs help. That's the bitter reality of it. Because But notice how I'm going to be selective after this as well. I'm not choosing every stage. Even though this is probably going to burn up all my energy, I'm not choosing every stage. I am selecting specific stages for specific properties. Like this one, we're looking for better weapon, better accuracy weapon. That's what we're looking for. And over time, I mean, this is brutal difficulty. I did not like being in normal or hard, obviously. But you're kind of forced there in the early game, the real early game, before you get a starter that can withstand all of it. Because the brutal truth of it is that your starter in the beginning can't even that's more like it. Your starter in the beginning can't even tolerate brutal past Durham Forest. So that's the crazy truth of that. Yeah, just gonna move on. But notice that we're going to make a quantum jump. Like, what kind of quantum jump? You'll see. Granted, I don't think we're still going to get what I need. I mean, that'll do for now. There we go. Perfect. Get through stage 4. We're going to keep going. I know it's a bit extravagant to burn energy like this, but the truth of the matter is this account really does need the help. As I'm trying to get the champs that are most important to it right now in good shape. That acid rain got rid of most of them. We're getting stronger. We are definitely getting stronger. I can feel it. Blind Seer's getting stronger. Blind Seer's the one that's most significant here, besides High Katoon, and then Warmaiden, because eventually we're going to have decreased defense. Eventually. But that's going to take a while. Like in terms of, like, she's going to be maybe useful in Arena, but again, she's going to take some time. She is going to take some time because she's got to get above level 40, I think, is the minimum. Like, Blind Seer is the closest to being in a good position here. Because she's level 56. She's the closest. Kale himself is in a good position, but again, Kale can only do so much by himself before he needs help. This becomes even more evident in the Doom Tower. And there we go. Whatever. It's a pretty bad boot anyway. Yeah, we're actually gonna. Do we need any? We don't need to farm our Templar yet, because here's the deal: the Bommel rotation is still far away. Yeah, the Bommel rotation is still far away. We do need. We do need Warmaiden and High Catoon to have levels. They are still useful in this account, particularly since we did not find the early Apothecary. We will eventually find Apothecary, given enough shards. But until we find Apothecary, until that happens, we're just going to have to rely on High Catoon for a while. Eventually, we will find Apothecary. It's inevitable. Since he's a rare, and eventually one of the mystery shards is going to drop him randomly. It's inevitable. As we fight our way through these bare-shirted barbarians of various varieties with one on our team. As the thing is, they all don't wear shirts. The ladies included. And they're all ripped. Doesn't mean that they're not powerful. They are, but that's just the nature of most of them. High Catoon is the clear exception to this. Trying to just get the core of this account going. Because right now this account's first big problem is to struggle with its core set of champs. To try to, there's still a lot missing here. There is still a lot missing. We still don't have a block buffs developed. We still don't have, other than High Catoon, a massive turn meter drop. We still don't have a block revive developed, which you can easily do with Armiger. Armiger is by far the easiest block revive. Even this budget account can do it. And believe me, when I say budget, that was its first legendary, by the way. Unfortunately, it was a void legendary, which means that it looks pay to win, but it's not. It just randomly, a void legendary appeared out of the first shard that I pulled that other day. And then after that, it was just a huntress. But yeah, that was this account's lucky break, was that. There is no ninja, there is no simple, there is no any other legendaries on here. Not even Drexthar, which is what I'm still working on, and I will show that. No Scylla the Drakes, because this account's too young for Scylla the Drakes. The specific account. Now, I did purposefully level her up to 40 just because I do feel that Warmaiden's only going to be useful at rank 5 or above. We will be 6-starring all 3 of these in due time. Hell, I'll probably even end up 6-starring Grave Chill Killer later. In due time, but she's going to be way later because Warmaiden, it's going to be more important for me to 6-star. Same with Haikatoon. Because both of them have very big uses. Especially at this stage of the game when I don't have a Deacon. The 2 of them have to substitute in for Deacon. That's how it's going to work. That's how it's going to work. Not who I wanted. Because the thing is, there actually isn't a lot of uncommons I want, even on this account. There's only a handful. Well, not a handful, but only a small number. Like, yes, Outlaw Monk is one of them, but it's one of the only ones that I would want. Outlaw Monk, Armiger, maybe Shield Guard, Outrider, maybe Commander. Like, there isn't many. Outrider is on that list 100%, though. I can still get him at any time, though. So he's not, like, a big priority. He's also kind of tough to build, so he needs proper Savage gear to make him work. So I have to make a really nice Fire Knight team. We have made some progress in Fire Knight. The problem is we still don't have a lot of multi-hitters. That's the issue. Yeah, we're going to leave it there for now. We're going to crack a 10 pull and see what we get. All food. All rejects. If it was like a rare or something, I would be like, okay. But no. You know, normally I would consider this stuff ludicrously easy, but again, this account is not hyper developed is the problem. That's the thing. It's not well developed. And there we go. Do that. Yeah, Blind Seer is the backup. I mean, I kind of have to do Arena because otherwise all my clan activity will go to waste. I do not want to fight a Brogni at this stage of the game. I will get owned. The key to killing Brogni, by the way, for those of you who are unaware of this, the key to killing Brogni goes like this. And I don't really have any force affinity damage dealers that can take a major smack other than Punk Mug, so we're actually including him. As mad as that sounds. I don't normally do this unless I'm in a situation that demands it. I needed that to be an extra turn. Okay, we just clutched that. We clutch mastered that one. That nearly, we were so close to losing. I do not like the way that looks with the Magnar and the Skull Crusher. I do not like that. But give this one a try, but it still has a freaking Kymar in it. Thankfully, the Kymar is slow as hell, so I'll take it. I could have put a Katoon in here and completely outsped him, but that would have been... Okay, we got the extra turn. Yep. Got that Bogwalker. We get one more. Let's do this one. I'm just doing this other account because it still needs development a bit. It's not at the peak of its game at all in any extension of the word. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's our arena for the day. We still need to do some clan boss. And clan boss will do after I get the fragments. You're like, why would you want to get the fragments? Well, I'm glad you asked that. The thing about getting these fragments is these fragments are very important for me to make this account a very powerful account, because I need Drexthar. Is if I want to do advanced spider, I need him, basically. Or someone very much like him, and I don't have someone perfectly like him, so there really isn't a substitute for him right now. I don't have anybody that can take his role at all. So until I find someone who can take his role, we're going to be... I mean, we're still going to shove for Drexler regardless because we want 2 burners, ideally. A burner and a backup burner, but we don't, he's even more essential right now because I don't have... any burner, like prolific. Like I have Coffin Smasher, but that's not going to cut it for the better versions of Spider. It's just not. It's not going to cut it. I need something that can... Okay, what do we got for faction wars? Undeads and lizardmen. Oh, that's a shame. I'd have to, like, buff her to do it. We don't have enough elixirs. 8 elixirs is not enough. The real question. Okay, let's just put someone sacrificial there. First, can we get past this BS? There's a reason I'm targeting her. And they always select the leader. Is this going to be easy? No. Do I have to do a lot to win this? Yes. Answer is affirmative. We're going to aim for the guy in the front. Because he's got that ignore defense buff. Which is a problem. You know what another problem is? The fact that our reviver is already gone. Yeah, we're not doing this until we get Blind Seer ascended so she doesn't kill herself while doing that. Yeah, we're not getting there. That's the problem. Because we're still in rookie season, unfortunately, on this account. Which sucks to admit, but it's the truth. It's the bitter truth. We're still in rookie season. Until she gets better gear, gets ascended and stuff, we're still in rookie season, and that tower past that point is not rookie friendly. So, yeah. It most definitely isn't.
Get some poison on there. Because we might have been able to manage it if she stayed alive. That's why I need to ascend her later. Because I know she has a way of not killing herself when she revives under pressure, but that we haven't got to that point yet. We haven't got to that point yet. As that ally attack right now just destroys us. Because I don't have the setup enough to deal with it. I also don't do the damage. Because you need damage. Like, you need our characters to do major damage in order for that to work. An Outlaw Monk barely does anything in there because he doesn't deal with wave content. Like, decreased defense, dealing with wave content is what you need for that fight. I do want to do some experiments, but the problem is that drop attack is one of the most important debuffs on the clan boss. So that's one of the problems here. This account was kind of built for clan boss. So, and we'll be continuing to improve as time goes on. As time marches on, they're going to be getting masteries. They're going to get stronger. They're going to get more powerful gear. She's going to stop being level 40. She's going to get to level 60 and get better gear. I might even get an unkillable buff eventually. Like, other stuff is going to happen. I think the main improvement is we need something to continuously, like, better accuracy on her. So she always lands that decrease attack along with masteries. I think that would be the biggest improvement we could have on here. Like, get KO masteries, get Outlaw Monk masteries. This would be the biggest improvement to this team. And get her to 60. Get her in a strong spot. Get her ascended too. Get her ascended so that she doesn't kill herself when she revives. That would be magnificent. That would be great. Because currently in her partially ascended state, like, she's only 1 star ascended. She needs more to not destroy herself with the revive skill. Oh. Gives you motivation to ascend her. Because that's the thing. We don't have War Master procs. We don't have a boatload of survivability yet. It's not like on those other accounts that have had ages, a whole year or more, to get that survivability. This account isn't at that stage yet. So... because that takes time. A lot of time. They always ask me, what did it take to get to the top of Doom Tower and all of that? You'd not see all the off-screen grinding and all the grinding I did. It was a very intense amount of grinding. Likewise with Elden Ring, although I'm making more progress in other ways, like understanding the game better, what I need to build on certain champs, etc. I think we're just screwed here, but we're going to try to see if we can pad the damage numbers. Probably not, but I'm going to get some poison on there on the way out. Yep. 3.41 mil with 1 key. I mean, it's not the greatest damage numbers, but it's going up. We're going to do 2 clan boss just so I can get the mission done before we move on to the next account. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. But yeah, this account has a lot of work. It has a lot of work to do. There will come a day in the future when this account will be able to 1 key this point blank. But that day has not come yet. That is the grim fact. That day has not come yet. As you can clearly see. Because everyone has to be uniformly 60s for one thing to get into the mid game of this clan boss. And everybody has to start to get their mastery scrolls. And get better stats and accuracy. All that, like mastery scrolls and accuracy, yeah. All of that's necessary. Because I see the roots of a good clan boss team here. You know? Having a leech, though, on here would also help. Putting everyone in, like, lifesteal gear. We have shield champs. Although a heal with a decreased attack would be even more welcome. Like, I could swap her out for Apothecary if we find him. The trouble is, I haven't found him. That is the trouble. I mean, developing her is probably the biggest one. Because she's got the biggest potential of the bunch. Yep. Get that extra turn in. So it prepares the poison. Yeah, you just want to increase that shield when you can. Because obviously this shield's pretty good. Get a shield up. Yeah, you want your shield kind of maintained here. Is this what their job is, to maintain a shield? Since we don't have ally protect. Ally protect with a decreased attack would obviously be preferable, but I don't have that kind of luxury. I'm thinking Canonist could be good for this team. Unkillable would always be godlike, but I didn't get that. If I can get a Maneater, I'm replacing Padma with Maneater any day of the week. Because Maneater would give us true clan boss potential. Those are the real clan boss potential is. With Maneater. Yep. Okay, good. We're landing more decreased attacks. So maybe this will be an improvement. Yep. And after this, in the next episode, we're going to do other accounts, because I need to attend to the other accounts. First, I'm just going to log them in, because usually I try to focus one account that's ailing. This account is definitely ailing. And then I will switch to others. But I always go to the account and give the account that is in the most trouble the most focus, which this one definitely is in the most trouble. Because if it can't climb Doom Tower, it has problems. It needed to land that decreased attack. Her accuracy has to be higher than that. Because the problem is I can't make this work without the decreased attack landing more often. Because you see, the issue is a lot of us can't take the full brunt of the clan boss. Like in general, you can't tank the full brunt of it. So if they miss the decreased attack, it's basically over. We did get some improved damage here, though. This was a better run. 3.8 mil. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah. 3.86 mil. I'll take it. Not the worst thing in the world. I'll take it. We will take it. If I get a third key later today, or use that key later today, we can make some real miracles out of it. In the next episode,